What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Just want to say that I do not own any rights to this music that I am playing. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I am uploading a video. Today, I'm just gonna do some window shopping, I guess, just to get out the house, stretch out a little bit. I don't know, these old bones or whatever. Man, I want to kind of do a continuation of the struggle people say that they're in. I made one yesterday and posted it. A couple people who I wanted to watch it did not, so I ended up having to actually tagging them to it or sending it to their Facebook page. Okay, I don't I guess, and I'm gonna keep plugging at it, whether people are watching it or not. I guess people will catch on after a while. The more I tell people about my Facebook page, it seems like either they don't have time to look at it or they're not interested, which is fine. But it is motivational. I think it does give a different perspective. I do believe it helps. But if you don't feel like you want to watch it or you're disinterested or whatever, I find a lot of people just don't want to hear it. The truth hurts sometimes, and you just don't want to hear it. You will hear what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, so be it. There's not much I can do about people wanting to watch it. It's not a content of drama. I don't have that on here. It's not going to be a content of a bunch of women on here. It's not going to be a content of a bunch of cars on here. It's not going to be a content of just the norm. This is motivational. This is positivity. Positive vibes only. And a lot of people just they're not interested in that. I kind of get it, but if like I said, if I reach one person, that's cool with me. But some of the posts that I see on Facebook, and I do download my content to Facebook, and still the people I see complaining about different things I've talked about. So I don't understand why you're not even taking the time to at least check the video out. It's all good. Now, like I said before, I know there's people who've told me that they have checked it out and it hasn't registered on my Facebook or my YouTube channel. So I guess when they're looking at it, it just doesn't register that they're seeing it. So maybe I'm not seeing people who have seen it. But that's why I ask you to subscribe to my channel, like and share, hit the notification bell. That way I can keep bringing content to you and you can give me something to talk about. If you comment, if there's something that you feel that you want to talk about and want to be discreet, just say, hey, could you talk about this subject? Maybe I can get a different perspective on something. That's cool, You want to send me a private message on my Facebook page? Go to Gregory Thurman. I have Messenger, so you can look it up on that. So, or you can go to Damn Thurman. I have a Facebook page on that too, where you can messenger me on that also. So I'm about to ride downtown because it's something I want to do today. I want to go take a look at certain vehicles, just to be looking. I'm not trying to buy nothing right now. Can't afford it, to be honest. So, but in the near future, I will be buying a vehicle that I always wanted but never got to buy. So, but anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to this ride. Now, you know I don't edit my videos, so it's going to be kind of a long video. I'll be talking through it, and mainly it's going to be not my face, but it's going to be highway stuff, and just to give you something else to look at. So, here we go. Okay, so the struggle. People say they're struggling. They have no help and things of that nature. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times we don't have the help that we need, or can't get the help that we need to be successful or get by. So they feel like they're struggling. But like I said in my last video, if you have a house, you have a shelter, a bed, food in your refrigerator, clothes to wear, a car to drive, taking care of your kids the best you can, if you have any, and you're working every day, your struggle is probably with yourself. I know there's a lot of single women out here who are not getting help from their baby daddy, or I hate saying that word because it sounds so, I don't know, it just does something to me when I say that or even hear it. The kid's father, and just because you're a father, just because you have the child doesn't make you a dad. Anybody can be a father, but being a dad, being there for your kids is what you need to be doing in some type of way. Would it be financially being there for the kid, which is even better if you can be there for your kids. But a lot of guys feel that they don't need to be there, and they do. It has a long-term effect on kids when you're not there. You need to teach them. I would say that I wasn't the greatest father, but I wasn't the worst either. My kids love me. They tell me that all the time. And they know in our situation what was going on, so they don't have any ill will towards that. Now, looking from the outside in, people may say that, you know, basically whatever the fuck they want. I don't give a shit. As long as long as my kids are understand the situation and know what was going on and don't have any ill will towards me or anything, I'm good. So doesn't matter what the outside people say. That goes the same for you. So if somebody's saying some things behind your back or whatever, then fuck them. They're not in your situation. They don't know what's going on with you. So I'm just hoping this camera is in my face because I don't know, because I got it backwards. It's not that I don't have it facing towards me because I want to give y'all a different perspective of what's going on around me anyway. So anyway, a lot of people say the struggle is real when things aren't going their way or something in their life is not coming together like they think it should. I'll tell y'all something. We all go through something. We all have our hard times, especially single mothers. I give y'all a big one-time shout out. You know what I'm saying? So, because raising children on your own is not easy. It's not. I've even had to do it for a little while, and tell you, man, it's hard to find a babysitter, a consistent babysitter, even when you're paying. These what you call them babysitting thing? When you go to drop your baby off at the daycare, there we go. At the daycare, those daycares are expensive. I'm not even gonna hold you on that. They can be expensive, man. But they gotta make their money too, because they go through a lot. Buying food for all the children and taking care of the children and their time and efforts. I get that. So, but it makes it hard for a single mother who's not making that much money to do that, pay bills, maintain a vehicle, because that's an expense on its own, and maintain a household, make sure the kids are straight. It's a lot, especially these days. If you don't have anybody to help you, it's difficult. But what you put out there in words, I'm struggling. Don't do that. Because y'all are great mothers, man. Those who take care of their kids the right way, I applaud that. Y'all don't get enough applause for that. Big mama ain't around no more. Grandpa ain't around no more. And a lot of times you will feel lost. A lot of times you will feel, like the world is against you. But you gotta think also, other people have the same things going. on in their life. Okay, what are we doing here? So, okay, am I getting on there? So I gotta get over. Jeez. You don't think you're alone because you're not. But I just hate that word struggle. It's like I said in my last video. People who are struggling are these people out on the street trying to eat, who are living under a bridge, who don't know where their next meal is coming from, or where they're gonna sleep, if they're gonna get robbed, if somebody gonna, steal their stuff, beat them up, whatever, at any given moment. The world is hard. It ain't easy. It's just not. I never came this way before. Look at the positive that you have in your life and focus on that. You have beautiful kids who love you. They don't really know right now that mommy's having a hard time, or my mom and dad are having a hard time. Who is texting me? Be grateful for what you do have. Thank God that you can wake up every day and your children can wake up every day and y'all have each other. Me growing up, I had my mom and dad, my brother and sister. But there was a time when we were really small, and I'm sure my little brother and sister don't remember that. Audra and Mark don't remember that. That my mom and dad didn't know where the next meal was coming from. But we had a roof over our head. The bills were paid. Barely. It was hard for them for a while. My dad got hurt on his job and lost his job, and he was the breadwinner of the family. So my mom had to go back to work, and it was a struggle. And you do feel embarrassed. You do feel defeated at times, but you have to keep going. Not just for yourself or for your kids. These people can't merge. They just, I see why there's so many accidents here. Let me get out this lane first of all. And I seen it. Mark and Audra don't remember that. They were too small. I remember it in bits and pieces. And I remember my mom talking about it at one point. And it reminded me of where things were. And then I had children, and me and my ex-wife, we weren't getting along, and things have happened, and then I had to take care of the kids, and I didn't have any help. Even though my mom and dad were alive and well, I still struggle with maintaining the house, making sure we have food, and make sure they had clothes, and make sure that I could keep my job, and try to find somebody to help me while I'm at work to watch the kids. Now, luckily, I had my cousin there. She did the best that she could, but she had a life too. You know, and she loved the kids. Still to this day. My babies don't remember that part of that. Was I supposed to get off there? Yes, I was. Hot damn. That's a Buick dealer though. Well, no damn Buick. Oh, the Dodge dealership is over there. Okay. But you know, you just you have to keep plugging, man. You just have to keep going. You have to. There's been times even by myself where I didn't have the kids, and there it is. I don't see no damn what I'm looking for over there. I'm gonna go over there anyway. And I struggle. Yeah, I was living out of my truck. You know, I didn't have a place to go. I didn't have a place to lay my head as far as a home to come home to. I didn't have that for about almost over a year. But